Hi everyone, Ian from DIY Home Gardening. So tonight we are talking potatoes, or more importantly, seed potatoes. These ones you can see on the bag are second earlies. You can get first earlies, second earlies, and main crop. Now, what the hell are you supposed to do with them, and what does all that mean? Well, let's turn the camera around and have a little look, shall we? So basically, seed potato is, as the name suggests, a juvenile potato, a seed, if you will. From this, you will get top growth, leaves, roots, and as it grows upwards, it will produce the stem, and from that stem, branching as it goes, it will produce side shoots which will form your potato crop. So this really is seed of a potato. Nice and straightforward. Now, as I say, we've got first earlies, second earlies, like the one I've got in my hand, and main crop types. And that is, well, the names refer to when they're harvested. So first early harvest is around about June, July. Second earlies, July to September. And your main crop, well, you're looking September, October, maybe even a little bit later, depending on how the season's been. Again, with the different types of potato, you get different uses, but that is not to say that first earlies only have one type of use, second earlies a different type, and main crop. They all have different uses and are suitable for a whole range of different things with a different type of texture, flavour and size. So, what are we doing now? Right, okay, I'm back with you. Had to go and do myself a cup of tea. Let's lift it up a little bit. So, seed potato. Last year, I did a video which was my no dig, no earthing up. Just really as well, an experiment, but I knew it was going to work. But more to show the fact that you can just plant your potato once, get it done right, and not have to worry about all the hassle and faff that you see should be done to get a crop. You know, you read the books, you watch all the YouTube videos, Instagram and all the like, and everyone says you need to earth up on your potatoes. So you start your potatoes off in a trough or in a container, whatever it happens to be, and you dig it down deep, and then as you know, cover it over a few inches of soil. As it sprouts, you cover with a few more inches of soil, and you keep doing that until you've covered with about 9-12 inches worth of soil. Have you ever seen a farmer do that? I haven't. They literally plough field, dig the troughs, if you like, drops potato in, cover it over and mound up so that it's got maximum depth that it needs, which is generally 9 inches to a foot. Very simple. So that is exactly the same method I did, and if you want to have a look at the video, see the crop that I got, I think you'll be nicely surprised in as much as I got a very good crop without any effort. So have a look if you fancy it. Back to these. So chitting. Again, really, what is chitting? You know, it's getting the seed potato a slight head start in terms of you're buying the seed potatoes now when they're actually available, when they're nice and fresh, nice and hard, and you're just letting them form a few shoots before you get around to planting them when you should do. There's nothing scientific about it at all. So we're literally letting these little bits there that you can slightly see, these eyes, see them, you're letting them form some little leaves to get a slight head start for when you come around to planting. And that's all you're doing, is you're, you know, buying yourself a little bit of time. But in actual fact, if these were available when they should be planted, then that would be better. But they're not, because they don't keep that well. So go to your garden centres, order online if you want to, but garden centres I always feel is better, because you can actually see what you're buying, feel what you're buying, and you've got a very good range. But go to your garden centres, go now, January, February, pick up your seed potatoes. At least then you've got them. You're not going to be short. And first thing to do, we're not worried about this technical term of chitting. Forget that. Get them out of the bag and set them out. And the reason you're getting them out of the bag and adopting this sort of chitting method is very simple, is that you don't want all these potatoes to start sprouting and getting all their roots and their growth all entwined into the bag itself. So very simple. I just use some seed trays and literally set the potatoes out so they're stood up. Nothing technical. Let me move the camera back so we can all see what's happening. Nothing technical. Again, you can use seed trays like I'm doing. Egg boxes, they work really well. Anything, to be honest, that will hold the potato in an upright position. And it is pretty much as simple as that. If you look at the potato, you've got a slightly pointy end, slightly flatter end. Pointy end is the upper bit, which kind of makes sense, because actually if you imagine it to be an egg, put an egg upright and you would roll over. So just set your potatoes like that. You can check them as you go. So again, just having a little look, making sure that there's no signs of rot, that they're nice and firm. And if you do come across any that are showing signs of rot, then just discard them straight away. So we'll just have a little look. Slight discolorations or splitting, anything, any of these telltale sort of signs, because you don't want damage on one to affect another one. And as you can see already, there's a whole sort of range of sizing. You can, in some places, get them loose and then select your own, but to be honest, that hardly ever happens. And then keep your packet if you want to. It's quite handy, so you remember the name. So this variety is Wilger, and just literally tuck it under and pop your potatoes into a warm environment that is going to be frost free. So hasn't got to be heated. You don't have to worry about underheating or ambient temperatures or being in propagators, anything like that. Just something that, somewhere that isn't going to be freezing cold and wet. So if you've got a dry garage, dry shed, conservatory, unheated greenhouse, unused bedroom, wherever, fine, easy. And essentially that is how they sit until we get to about March. Then we get to March and we do our planting. So that is the very basics of seed potatoes, how to start your seed potatoes. And that's it, really easy. Nothing, to be honest, nothing to it other than buying a packet of them, setting them out. But if you do have any questions, then obviously send them over to me. I'll always do my best to answer them in a manner that you can understand and that will help you out. If you do like what I'm doing, then please subscribe to the channel. It's always good to have more people coming on board. Please don't forget to hit the reminder button so you don't miss out on future videos I'm doing. And I always say it, but even now when it's dark outside, if there's something that you can get done that will entertain you, be an experiment or whatever, just have fun and do it. Last night I started making a list on all my seeds, and actually did a little bit of seed sowing. So I've got some coriander and basil on the go. So yeah, just have fun, and till next time, there you go. Bye for now.